You see all those fine, fine European pictures, the snow, the lights, everything looking so perfect, but no one ever prepares you for the cold, the paperwork, the loneliness. Oh my God. Guys, I am a Nigerian currently living in the central side of Europe. I currently live in Vienna, Austria, and I'm here to share 7 things I wish I had known before relocating to Austria. Hi guys, what's up and welcome back again to my channel. My name is Annie. Guys, one thing that I really want to talk about is that abroad is not soft life. Guys, forget that I've been shining because, yeah, since I came, I have been shining, I have been glowing, but abroad is not soft life. You might even hustle more than you hustled in Nigeria. Yes, when you know here they pay us per hour. So for example, your income is 15 euros per hour, you are being paid 15 euro per hour. And when you know that, okay, if I work 10 hours, they are going to pay me so amount of money, you might even want to work harder, work harder, work harder, because you know you are being paid for every time you spent there. When I was working in Nigeria, I'm supposed to close by 4, 5. Sometimes I stay at the office till 9 or till 10 p.m. and I am always so angry. But if it's in abroad, you would even want to spend more time because you know they are going to compensate you heavily for your time. You are going to be paid for your time. You would hustle, you would pay bills. Guys, it is not soft life. It is not soft life. No one prepared me for this. When I was preparing to Japa down to this place, I was thinking once I come, everything will be serere werere. Most especially when you're moving to a non-English speaking country. Guys, the number two thing is that loneliness is real. In this place, guys, loneliness is real. If you are watching me from other European countries or you are watching, I hope this mic, I hope you guys can hear me. If you are watching me from other European countries or you are watching me from other countries aside where you stay, aside Nigeria, please confirm this in the comment section. The loneliness is real. It is real. At a point, I was like, babe, oh yeah, why don't I go back to Nigeria and you'll be sending money for me? I'll be in Nigeria, be working and be borning your children. It got to that point because is it the food? I missed Nigerian food. I missed the noise. I missed that feeling of when I would just come out of my house and there's a market at the junction or there's a shop beside. I would just go buy whatever I want to buy, not too much protocol and the unnecessary things. Not like it's unnecessary, and all the protocols we go through here. Guys, the loneliness is real. I am so lonely. I was so lonely and I am still so lonely. So I did not prepare my mind for that at all. I did not. I did not. I am always that person that will say, once I leave Nigeria, nothing is carrying me back to that country. But guys, I'm having a rethink. And at this point, if someone say take this also amount of money and move back to Nigeria, my darling, I am definitely going to move back to my country. The weather will humble you. That's another thing I wish I knew. Yes, we have been hearing that abroad is cold, abroad is this, abroad is that. But I am making this video in fall, autumn, fall, sharp before winter. And it is so cold. Guys, I got sick. If you've been following my vlogs, there was some time, I think I talked about when I'm always feeling dizzy and all of that. I noticed it, and that was when I moved here. When I moved here newly, for the first 2 months, I noticed that I was always feeling dizzy. Once I do any little thing, I'll start breathing fast, breathing fast. I was always, my mind was like, oh, I be this girl don't carry belly. But I knew within me that I was not pregnant. I know. Because when you have, understand, I knew within me that I was not. And if I do something like this, I'll be breathing fast. And also, I was always feeling dizzy. Once I do any little thing, my eyes will start turning me. I'll feel like fainting. I'll feel like falling. And I went to the hospital and did every kind of test I was required to do, only for them to find out that I was perfectly fine. The only thing was that I had vitamin D deficiency. That was it. So there are a lot of sickness that a lot of us don't know kills. Vitamin D deficiency. I had to start buying drugs so I can get enough vitamin D that my body needs because there is no sun. Yes, that time was summer, but the sun is not sunning as it was sunning in Nigeria. So I guess the change of environment, the change of weather, everything contributed to that vitamin D deficiency I had. Till now, I still battle that dizziness once in a while. I was given that drugs for 1 good month. I was supposed to take the drug for 1 good month. I think twice every week. Yeah, before I was now able to get myself. I was now feeling a little bit better. Then I used to be scared of even going out because if I go out, I'll feel dizzy. If I go out, I would always feel dizzy. I'll feel like fainting. All my bones are weak. And those were the symptoms of vitamin D deficiency. So, guys, the weather will humble you. The weather will humble you. Then, another thing I feel like I did not know is the language. The language barrier is not a joke. Oh my God. When I was in Nigeria, currently I'm at A1 level Deutsch, and guys, you would think that you know how to speak Deutsch. The more you are learning, oh my God, that's when you will know that Deutsch is so difficult. The more you learn, the more difficult it becomes. Then I was in Nigeria, I was thinking, okay, if I come, at least I'll be able to say, hello, guten Morgen, bis bald, bis später, and all those small things. But my people, na lie, yo. Hey, na lie. When they will speak some like this, you will be so lost, you'll be so confused, like their own. And I now realize that Österreich has their own language that is different from the main Deutsch. So some of them speak Österreich and not the general German. So when they speak like this, you will be so lost because you don't understand the language. The language barrier was another thing that I was not fully prepared for. Yes, full good and fine. I was fully aware I was coming to a non-English speaking country, but I felt like, okay, my preparations in Nigeria and all of that would make it easy for me to communicate. But it is a lie. It is a big lie. It is a lie. It is a lie, guys. It is a lie. I came here. There was a time I was in the elevator and the guy just spoke one small sentence like this. I had to ask him, Precious English, because I did not understand. I can't even remember what the person said. No one prepared me for that. Guys, that was another thing that I found really, really disturbing. Another one is accommodation wahala. When I was preparing to Japa to this place last year, sometime around last year, my husband was looking for a bigger apartment and we got an apartment. And the person told us that that apartment was going to be on a contract for about 1 year. Then after 1 year, the son or something like that is going to take over the apartment. But it's on a 50-50 basis. If it continues the contract it went to Germany for, then it does not need to come back and we are going to be the permanent tenant here till whenever we are willing to leave. A fully furnished apartment. I do show my apartment sometimes in my vlog. I really love that apartment. It was so spacious, though the kitchen was a bit small, but it was just my perfect space. And I was looking forward to like decorating that place the way I want, the interior and all of that. Only for after 7 months, the landlord said, oh, his son is coming, so we had to start looking for another apartment. Mind you, that first apartment, before my husband got it, it took him almost 6 months to get a particular place. Oh my God, guys. When the man now told us to leave that particular place, he gave us about 1 month to move out of that place. Of course, if we did not see an apartment, we would still be there. He cannot chase us. Yes. One thing I love about this place is that they have rules. A landlord cannot just wake up and chase you from his house, okay? So, but we did not want to have any issue because the man just did us a favor by renting that apartment to us as at that time. Then we had 1 month to look for an apartment. Guys, it was not an easy journey. I did not understand what my husband was going through that time until I came and I followed him to look for the apartment. You will see some apartments we would go as a couple. Oh, we are husband and wife looking for this apartment. We will be so plenty there. Not only also husband and wife, plenty. And at the end, they will say they will get back to you and they will not get back to you. We were almost stranded. We didn't know where to go. Last, maybe we'll go to one government place or something like that. Based on, we just have to lay our head there. But we needed our own before we finally got this apartment. It was by the grace of God. And the apartment, as at the time we got this particular apartment I'm in right now, we did not have the kitchen. So we had to fix the kitchen, which on a normal, if not that we needed a house urgently, because there was no kitchen, we would have not taken the apartment. Like, do you get? So before we now finally got this apartment, so to get accommodation here is very difficult. Aside the fact that you will look for accommodation, some of them prefer to give it to a native, like a fellow white person. Secondly, it requires a lot of paperwork. Your pay slip, sometimes you will have to bring a guarantor. They will ask for this document, ask for this document. So even if you are illegal here, just forget about getting a legal apartment, okay? So that's one thing I realized about this country. Accommodation is a big issue. It's a big issue here, not just for the blacks, for foreigners. It's really a big issue here. Lastly, you would grow in ways you did not expect. Living here in a foreign land with no family, no one around, it has taught me independence, budgeting, self-control, and confidence, because you just have to do things yourself. You just have to do who do you want to leave it for? You have to do things yourself. Sometimes you go here, before you know, you have so place. In a whole day, you have covered like 10,000 steps moving from one place to another, because you have to get things done, right? So this place has really taught me independence. I have grown a whole lot. Sometimes if I look at things that I do now, I'm like, oh my God, if someone had told me some months back that I would be doing this, I honestly would not believe it. So guys, at the end, it's not easy, but it is worth it, okay? It's not easy, but it is worth it. You would see yourself becoming stronger every day, and last you would cope. That is just the truth. Last you are definitely going to cope, okay? These are things that no one prepared me for. I never knew any of these before coming to Europe. But at the end, we are coping, we are learning every day, and we are becoming stronger daily. Let me know which of these ones shocked you the most. If you are someone living outside your motherland, yeah, let me know if you've experienced any of these, or if there are new ones you are experiencing you would like to share in the comment section. You can please let me know down there, okay? Thank you all so much for watching, and I'll definitely be seeing you all in my next video. Bye guys.